Hello YouTube, I'm going to do a video today of my homemade vending machine. The reason I'm making a vending machine is because I had quite a lot of scrap wood, and I didn't know what to do with the wood, so yeah, I had a lot of scrap wood and I decided to make a vending machine out of it. At first, actually no, it's my little brother's idea to make a vending machine. Basically, came in my room one day, well, about yesterday I think it was, yesterday morning, my little brother came in my room and he said, can we make a vending machine? And at first I thought like, oh my god, it's a crazy idea. And then I realised that you could actually make it. At first I didn't want to make one because, and I didn't think I could make one at the start because I don't have any electronics equipment or any of that stuff, and I'm not very good at electronics, and I didn't have any equipment, like I said, so I thought that I couldn't do it. And then eventually I had an idea of how to make it, and there's no electricity use in this vending machine. It's all powered by gravity, and yeah, that's really the main energy. So most of my channel is full up with weapons and a couple of videos of my RC car, so yeah, this is quite unusual for my videos. But yeah, so I'm only out of scrap wood, so we've got plywood on the side, we've got MDF on the top, and we've got MDF on the back, and these two bits, oh sorry about that just came out, these two sides, I don't know what they are, can't remember what they're called, but they're just those bits of, like, very small bits of wood that have been glued together to make like a thick bit of wood. It's not natural wood, I don't know what it's called, but it's not natural. So yeah, I'm going to do a demonstration. No, first I'll show you how it works and I'll do a demonstration. Okay, so I have a lock on here. Basically, I drilled 2 holes there, and I put some copper wire in, and I bent it at the other side, like sideways, so that it can't come out. And I did the same here, and then I can lock it. So when I put something in for someone to buy it, they can't open it and take it out because it's locked. And I've got a little padlock here, so I can just open that. And this opens, and the mechanism is really just a couple of tubes, really, so it's quite simple. I do have hinges on this lid just to make it better and more interesting, really. So basically what you do is, I'm using a pipe instead of a chocolate bar or something because I don't have any chocolate bars left, so I've got to use this. Basically it's just a black tube, and I've covered it at one side with some tape, and the other side I've hot glued an old battery so that it just gives it a bit of, so yeah, there's a battery there that's been hot glued in, and that just gives it weight. So basically what you do is, different chocolate bars and different types of different chocolate bars will work differently on this machine because it depends on the weight, really. Some of them probably won't work, but most of them will. So basically this is quite awkward because it's like a perfect tube, but you balance it there on this tube, and this tube is PVC pipe, and it's kind of at an angle, I don't know what degree, but basically it's at an angle, and I drilled a hole through the front and I hot glued the end of the tube into it, and I just cut off the top, really sliced it open so that I can place that in and see if there's any problems. And to keep it all in place, I just nailed a bit of plywood into the side to keep it at a height so that it's not wobbling. And then eventually it didn't work because there wasn't enough tilt. The tube wasn't steep enough for the chocolate bar to roll down or to slide down, so I ended up putting like some copper pipe there just to keep it a bit higher, and now it works. And basically you shut the lid and you put the coin in, it hits the chocolate bar, chocolate bar rolls out, and the coin comes down with it. It gets to the point there, and there's actually a little cut. I've cut a groove in the bottom of this tube, and the chocolate bar can't go in there, so the chocolate bar just like rolls out like that, and the coin falls in there, and then this tube, which is this one at the back here, that goes all the way down there, and then the coin goes all the way down there and into this little compartment here where I can open it. It's got a small hinge, and then I can open that and I can take out the money. And because you don't really, I put it in my living room and I put it in a corner, and people don't know that that's where you get the money from, because people don't really go around the back if you put it in a corner. So when they've used it, I know that they've used it, I can just go around the back and lift this up. And I've cut a hole in there, obviously, and I've hot glued that tube in, and I can just take the money out like that. So yeah, so when the money does hit, it doesn't really jump out because it's not strong enough. This lid is made out of this part here that's flapping is made out of MDF, and yeah, so that's basically it really. It's quite simple to make actually. The only hard part is probably getting this tube at the right angle, because you really do want it perfect, because otherwise it won't work. And it took me a while to get it at the right angle, and as you can see here, yes, I did say about this, but I drilled a hole through here and here, and I put a bit of copper wire through and bent these and bent that so that can't come out with force. And I've done the same with that one. So basically, when you shut it, you can lock it up so that people can't open it and just take the chocolate bar out. And it's got hinges at the other side, so it can open and shut. So yeah, I'm going to do a little demonstration. The only bad thing about this is that people can put any type of coin down there, but obviously you're not going to put it in the streets, you're only going to have it in your house. So if the chocolate bar's gone and and there's not enough money there, there's only like 5 cents or something like that, then you can just ask your family and like work out who did it. And yeah, so that's probably the only downside about this machine. But if you do have any ideas of how to solve that problem, then pop it in the comments, or even just make your own and then show me. So yeah, this can be quite complicated, just getting it to balance really, but eventually you get it right. And you can put the lock on, but it's going to be a waste of time, so I'll just put a coin down. Like I said, you can put any type of coin down, so it is quite, that's probably the only downside about it. Yeah, so I'm going to get some more coin and see if it works for this. So I'll just put that in, and this chocolate bar comes out, and now the coin should be around the back. Oh, it's not there. I know where it's gone. It's probably inside. Yeah, the coin's there. What's happened here is, this can happen sometimes because basically the chocolate bar was there balancing. I can get it there. Anyway, the chocolate bar was there, and when I've put the coin down, it's hit the chocolate bar and bounced off and gone down there. If you have it right at the top, that will happen, but if you put the chocolate bar like just up to there, and the coin will hit there and it won't jump out and it'll roll and push it. But that can take you like a couple of minutes just to get it balanced in there. But if you put it at the end, it's quicker, but sometimes it will hit it and bounce off. So obviously if you make the sides higher, don't cut as much off the tube, then it will work. But I didn't realise that would happen, and yeah, that's what happens. So if you've got any questions about this video, of how it works, pop it in the comments, and I will answer them. So now I'm just going to do a little demonstration of me putting these down. So basically, when you put a coin down, it don't come out the other end, because basically it just goes in that little gap there. And I will do a little, I'll put a coin down here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that just comes down that tube, and then it can't come out here, so it's got to drop in, and then it leads to the end, because you don't want it to be coming out with the chocolate bar, because then they've got a free chocolate bar and they haven't paid anything. Another problem with this is that you're going to have to fiddle with the hole, because at the start I made it really small and it never went in and it came out of the chocolate bar. So you're going to make it different sizes. You don't want to make it too big, because then the chocolate bar will just get stuck there. But right now it's perfect. So the chocolate bar will go over it and the coin always goes inside. But before, the chocolate bar went over it really easily and the coin sometimes came out with it. Not a lot of times, but it did sometimes. So that was quite frustrating. So yeah, so now they're all here. So yeah, that is my homemade vending machine, and you can lock it up and take the key away, and yeah, you can put a sign on there of how much you want it to be, and if they don't pay the right amount, then you can hunt them down. Another bad thing is that they can just shake it, but if you put it in a corner, or if you like, well, you could just tell if someone's done that, because it'll just come out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.